So you guys are going to have a completely different perspective on what I'm talking about with other people on the future of productivity. That's normally the question. As a hosting service, how is that going to affect? If somebody comes to you as a hosting provider, you know, 10, 15 years down the road, how do you guys envision what's happening now that's going to transition over the next 10 years?
So I think our role is actually going to kind of become a little less than it actually is right now, and we're just going to kind of facilitate other people getting their products and their services into the cloud. So a lot of that's going to be, you know, automation and one-click deployments and things like that, where it's really going to just, you're just going to come to us almost like an Amazon or something, where you're just going to subscribe to our services. You're going to get your SharePoint in the cloud. It's going to sit there and run, and then you're going to throw all of your services down on top of it. And we're going to be almost invisible. We're just going to keep the whole thing up and running. I think that's kind of where we're looking at.
Interesting. So you're thinking of SharePoint almost as a flat, and you guys are going to be the facilitators to push people into it, and then apps are going to reside on top of it.
Exactly. Yeah, so we're just going to enable them to get their products and services into the cloud and offer those to the rest of the community.
So when, and we haven't talked about this yet, but when you're talking about an information worker, people that are actually using a new system like that, are they going to know? Is it going to be transparent? What's it going to look like to the user?
I think the goal is that they don't know. I think the people that are providing them the value-added services are going to know where where it's hosted. But I think it should be transparent to those users that it's on us or even any other provider. You know, we're just going to be sitting there as kind of just a layer.
Good. So when you say somebody's going to deploy some apps at the touch of a button, you guys going to have a line item and they can just choose these are the apps that I want to deploy on my...
Maybe, but it'll probably come from the providers of those applications more. So I think they would go to some of these other providers out here and list their services, and then those providers would come to us to host that type of service.
Oh, nice, nice. Dan McPherson's doing something like that, which is cool. Yeah. Good, thanks.
Cool.